Hey guys, so this is not staying on my person. However, I did think that maybe someone on the internet would appreciate this. This is my newest, well, it's not actually, that's a sad thing. This is one of my newest purchases. This is my America vest. It has bald eagles and old lady American flags on it. I love it. The backing is kind of purple, but this is my new, when you're sad, you should wear this item of clothing. And yes, for anyone who was wondering, I would willingly and will willingly wear this out in public. I think it's pretty lit. I've been watching too many beauty videos. I need to stop. Okay, so today is the Anything But Books tag. Yes, by Reader Rot, and I am really excited about this tag. What is this? Oh god. So I'm really excited about this tag because it's so random, just like me, and I thought that we would hit these questions real quick. So, number 1, name a cartoon that you love. Kim Possible. Also, the Rugrats, because many parents did not like that show and banned their children from watching it, and mine did not. And the Wild Thornberrys, because I looked just like Eliza growing up, just like her. What is your favorite song right now? Despacito? What could you do for hours that isn't reading? I can sit on any piece of furniture, any comfortable piece of furniture, and stare at a wall for hours. I could sleep all day long. I love to sit out in the sunshine for hours. I could shop all day long. Not just any shop. I love to go thrift shopping, so that's probably my one thing that, like, rain, sleet, shine, or snow, yes. What is something you love to do but your followers would be surprised by? I love to hike, and I also love to cycle. I like to ride my bike. Okay, so what is an unnecessarily specific thing you like to learn about? It's not something I like to learn. Okay, this is sad. Universal genocide? That's terrible. I took a genocide class in college, and I loved it. It was really heart-wrenching, but I read about it even outside of class as a mentally stimulating, fascinating thing. I just think it's disgusting and it's terrible, but it's really interesting how humanity and morals kind of warp to fit certain situations. So maybe not the answer they were expecting with that question, but yeah, there you go. What is something unusual you know how to do? I can skin animals. I can build fires. Why am I in like full survivor mode? What is something you've made in the last year, and show us if you can? I don't make things very often at home, but I will include a picture of a bulletin board I made for work. We make a lot of cutesy bulletin boards to foster interest in reading at an early age. We live in a rural community where literacy rates are fairly low, and visuals are huge at getting little ones interested in reading and kind of changing the opinion they might have of, is reading worth it, is reading boring? You put a cartoon character on it and they're like, I'm gonna read that real quick. So it was cute. Editing Fairy Sarah, please put in a picture, for the love of God, picture of my bulletin board. It's really cute, right? We built the house. Me and my coworker made the house, and it says, I don't remember what the board actually says. It's got something to do with like, adventure is out there. Adventure is in a good book. I don't know, but it's got some stupid, catchy slogan. What is your most recent personal project? Story time, y'all. So you know how I said I love to go thrift shopping? If you're on Twitter, you already know what's coming. So I was looking at the small appliance aisle at my Savers. That's like our best thrift shop. And it's not in my town, it's like a ways away. So went to Savers because that's my happy place, and was walking down the small appliance aisle because I really want a bread maker, like a bread machine. And they always have them, and they always have the instruction books, and they're like $3 because nobody in 2017 wants a bread maker. So I was looking at bread makers, and there I saw this black, hulking, ugly bag sitting on the shelf between two bread machines. And I was looking, I was like, do I want this one with the Pillsbury logo, or do I want this one that has like Bread Maker 2000 on it and like cute little buttons, or do I want the dial? And or this one makes split loaves, like you can do 2 separate loaves of bread at the same time, and this one has one big pan, or you can do like the roll divider in it. What do we choose? And this bag kept calling me, and it was only $6.99. I was like, what is this? This is the world's ugliest freaking handbag. What is it? And I pulled it off the shelf, and it was heavy, and it was an old camera bag, and it was really, really weighted. And as I lifted the monstrosity from the shelf at the very bottom, somebody was trying to hide this baby. This is what I unearthed. Wow, huge. It's like a hard-sided case. It's got the rubber spikes of death to stop your bag from getting wet all the way through, whatever. It's like water resistant. So I opened it up, and it's like it was on lock. It was hugely, like the flap was secured. There was a charger in the top, and I'm like, surely this is not going to be a camera. It's just going to be like chargers and cords. And I opened it, and inside this camera bag was this baby. And so immediately, because my sister was with me, I said dibs and hid it in my cart. Took it home. It was $6.99 regular price. Look, y'all, $6.99. Can you read my tag? $6.99. Wow. For a working DSLR camera. So turned it on when I got home, and it had rechargeable batteries, had a memory card. It had like all of 2 pictures on it. It has an extra freaking lens, and the lens converter that doesn't fit the lens, but there's still a lens. Like that's a second lens. It's a 55-inch, and this is a 58. Yeah, it's a 55 millimeter, and this is a 58 millimeter. I just need the smaller adapter, which is $12 on Amazon. Thanks, y'all. And it works. So I'm trying to work my way back to the point of this question. So this is my new personal project. I'm going to master the art of manual settings on a digital camera. I'm very excited. I'm supposed to be taking my younger sister's senior pictures, and before I was going to have to use our like little rinky-dink little bitty point and shoot, and it would like the camera is a piece of crap. We should really just donate it or throw it out or sell it to somebody who's not looking for that much in a camera. But the video quality is terrible. The audio is great. Like, the audio is really good, but that's my next project. I'm so excited, you guys. And I know, like, it's not the latest and greatest. This is the PowerShot S5 1S, which came out in, I think, 2007. But it's very, very nice, and it's in great condition. And, I paid $4 for it after my discount, so that was very exciting. And that, my friends, is called beginner's luck. I don't think I'll ever find anything so cool that I want at a thrift store after that experience. Maybe I'll get a bread machine. That might be my cool thing. Okay, so next is, tell us something you think about often, maybe while you're staring out windows. I think about how annoying my bangs are. My most recent thing, which, again, follow me on Twitter, you'll learn a lot of things. I have been binge reading all things Rick Riordan. I'm on book 4 of, I started 2 days ago rereading the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief series, and I'm already on book 4. I read books 1 and 2 of Heroes of Olympus, which I plan on doing like a Rick Riordan wrap-up thoughts, what I recommend, what I don't recommend, whatever. If you're looking for some beautiful discussion, potentially, we could make that happen. And then I read Magnus Chase, Sword of Summer, which I don't know how I feel about still. So what do you think I've been thinking about? I took a quiz to find out who my godly parent would have been, and I got Poseidon on more than one quiz. Not on the same site. Like, across the internet. Every time I took it, I got Poseidon. And when my sister took hers, she got Hades. Indicative of our personalities. So, I've been thinking a lot about what it would be like to have Tyson and Percy as brothers. I don't have any brothers. I have one sister. I have some dogs, though. And I think about, like, oh, but would Poseidon have claimed me? And that is what I think about 90% of the time now, because that's all I'm reading. And if I'm not thinking about chemistry and nutrition for school, I'm thinking about Rick Riordan. And if I would look good with a trident in my hand. And I think yes. Don't tell me wrong. And number 10, we're nearly to the end. Number 10, give us something that's your favorite, but make it something oddly specific. My favorite snack to eat while I'm laying down in bed watching YouTube videos is chocolate, dark chocolate. My favorite snack to eat while I'm sitting upright on a home day when I'm tired and grumpy is French fries. I'm turning into a potato. Or a chicken nugget. Chicken nuggets are also wonderful. Alright, and last but not least, say the thing that pops into your head first. Poncho. Did you ever have one of those, like, crocheted ponchos with the frayed edges and, like, looked like a little, I don't know, like, shoulders with fringe and legs? That's all the shape. Like, it's like, ooh, and then it's just, like, this awkward, like, V-cut fringe at your crotch. I had one of those as a kid, and according to the internet, ponchos are cool again. No, guys. No. Nope. No. It's not. Do you feel closer to me yet? Do you feel like we could be besties? Are you a child of Poseidon? Because I love siblings. I always wanted more. I only got my sister, and it was a big letdown. And without anything, I don't have anything else to say. This whole video is one giant blooper, not sponsored by anyone but myself and patriotism, which is misled at times, but I mean, come on.